Logan's finest. They took the copper pipes, has stolen the air conditioner, and for a 15 grand price tag, this is the best bang for buck uplift you'll see on a property. Welcome to Behind the Buy. We wanted to show you a classic Logan situation where the tenants have vacated, left a mess, junkies have moved in. It's got syringes, it's got stolen copper piping, stolen air conditioner, squatters, it's got the lot. I'm laughing about it a little bit because it is a little bit funny. It's not ideal though. It's gonna cost our client some money. It's currently getting renovated and we're going to spend a very small amount renovating this property and getting it back up to scratch to either sell it. He's still deciding whether he sells it. Market value now is just under $900,000 for this property. So he's deciding whether he sells it or he keeps it and re-rents it. But I wanted to share with everyone the story, what's going on, and how we're spending a very small amount of money to really get a lot of equity uplift and really transform this property in a bang for buck renovation that is really, really, really cheap. Yeah, let's go. All right, so here we are in the house. Tenants have vacated. I don't know whether it's the tenants or one of the local, I don't know what we call them, if you call them junkies or whoever they are, has stolen the air conditioner. The property is obviously in need of a renovation anyway, so we're gonna get everything painted. We're gonna get the floors sanded, lacquered. We've already had the team remove all the garbage, and obviously we're gonna get the air conditioner replaced. There's some copper pipes missing downstairs, which I'll show you shortly. We might even find a syringe if we're lucky. But yeah, so a lot of odds and ends, a lot of repairs. We're gonna get the balcony painted as well, same as the front, and we're getting the whole house externally painted. This is really, really gonna give this property that modern, freshly painted, clean look that you want, but it's the most cost-effective thing you can do to a property. It's the cheapest, most bang for buck return is paint, both internally and externally, and this is going to be a good example of that, and I can't wait to show you what it's finished. It's not a Taj Mahal, it's not gonna have a brand new kitchen, it's not gonna have a brand new bathroom, it's just going to be brought up to spec, to be tenanted or to be sold, and nothing fancy here, but for the 15K spent to paint the house internally and externally, and the balconies, etc. A couple of the small, the patches that had to be sorted out in, obviously, there was a few holes in the walls, right? I don't know how they happened, whether it was the tenants or the junkies that have been staying here for the last week, but there's a few holes in the wall that have been patched as well. A couple of tiles need replacing, a couple of the fly screens are getting replaced as well. All those little bits and pieces, right, just to make sure it's tenantable, are being done. And for a 15 grand price tag, this is the best bang for buck uplift you'll see on a property. And when I talk about not overcapitalizing on renovations, this is it. This kitchen can still be used, right? This is a decent enough kitchen that you don't need to rip it out, put another one in, spend $10,000. It's not necessary. We're just gonna give it a coat of paint. I can't wait to show you all what it looks like. Let's go for a walk around. Why I bought this for the client at, I think it was 490K or whatever it was, it's because you can granny flat this. This is a massive block. I should actually know what the fuck the block land size is, right? Look, but I know you can granny flat it, right? But look, granny flat side access, you can see the car over here. So we're actually gonna fence this off now. So when the tenants move in, they already know that they're expecting, to be expecting a granny flat to be placed on site. One of those cost-effective ones that we do, it's a 2-bedroom for about $150,000. Bang for buck, it's gonna rent for in excess of $500 a week. And that's gonna be some great cash flow for our client as well. As you can see, so much room in this yard. And once this is all painted externally, like obviously the color's dated and all that, but once they're gonna gurney this, give it a pressure wash, and then we paint it all modern. I think doing a modern white gray color. This is gonna really, really look nice. Come inside, I'll show you the downstairs. Yes, we still got the syringe needle. Let me show you. Logan's finest. And here's some of this too. But no, that's not that. It's not that. That's gyprock. That's gyprock. But look, they took the copper pipes Lucky they left this. I don't think the junkies had a mode of transport to actually load this up, whether they don't have the physical strength or don't have the youth, but they've left this behind and just taken the piping and sold the copper for scrap. So obviously just gotta get that sorted as well. This will just get pressure washed and cleaned. They took the aircon. So they took the aircon from inside and they took the external. What's the external called? For anyone at home, throw it in the comments. And then they've disconnected the electricity somehow as well. They've had a crack at pretty much everything. So interesting one. Look, for 15K, that's the aircon, that's the paint. Then there was, I think there was about 2.5K in rubbish removal. So all up, this will be done for under $20,000. It's an unexpected cost because the tenants have obviously done a bit of a number and then the junkies moved in. But for that 20K, we're going to turn this bad situation into a positive one by obviously getting it painted and getting that equity uplift, freshening up the property and getting it rented or sold for top dollar. So yeah, that's the interesting one. This is not all of Logan, but this is how sometimes Logan is. Other than that, that's the vid. Hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I don't know how much there is to enjoy, but I think the point I want to really get across and what I want everyone to take away is the 20K bad situation to a good situation, the equity uplift, and this is the best bang for buck way you can spend your money on a property without doing the full bathroom, you know, without doing the full kitchen. Just freshening it up with the paint, tidying it up, and yeah, and then the granny flat, even putting the granny flat on. That'll be a good one. We'll probably add to this video as well. We're going to show you what it looks like when it's done. So we're going to do another video on that, but we might even show you what the granny flat looks like if he goes down that path. Stay tuned. Until next time, take care.